Good morning. We are in El Nido right now. We are on our way to Port Barton today, and the day hasn't even really started and it's already been quite the adventure. I got to the bus terminal around just before 7 o'clock. We sat there for about an hour and a half before we left, and then the bus driver drove us here and said we were going to pick up more passengers, and we've been here for about a half hour. Eventually we'll make it to Port Barton. Luckily, your trip there is only like 20 seconds. Alright, so I know that was a little more than 20 seconds, but that's because I was not expecting the cool entrance here into Port Barton, or just outside of Port Barton, I should say. I rented an Airbnb, a little cottage. I mean, it's a one-room hut, essentially. Take a look. We've got the bed, we've got insect netting to keep us safe, we've got a small bathroom. But the best part about this, that's the water. I am literally just feet away. Pretty incredible. 16 bucks a night on Airbnb. I'll post the link below if you're interested. But yeah, I got picked up and brought here by the boat, and it's incredible. A couple of things about Port Barton and this area. There is no electricity except for like 4 hours of the day, and that's after the sun goes down. There's no Wi-Fi, so I am essentially cut off from the rest of the world for the next 3 days. Let's see what we can get ourselves into, shall we? Isn't this incredible? I keep looking at the palm trees and just saying, this is like a postcard, but in actuality this is way better than a postcard, because this is reality and this is real life and this is my life. I wanted to mention a couple things about Port Barton. The road to get here is a little bit less traveled because it's not fully developed. The last hour of the trip is on and off again dirt road. In recent years, Port Barton is slowly becoming a more bigger tourist destination, but still not quite there like Puerto Princesa and El Nido. So they're slowly working on that road, but it just makes it that much more of an adventure to get here. And when you get views like this, it's totally worth it. I just still cannot believe it. Also, when you arrive in Port Barton, every tourist has to pay a 50 cent or 50 peso environmental fee, basically, and that just covers any activity you do here in Port Barton in the area. That's the equivalent to about $1. So they drop you off right at the tourist center where you have to pay for that, and yeah, I did that and then got my boat right here. I still can't believe that that was the best entrance into an Airbnb I will ever have. Someone's gotta, like, take me in a helicopter next. That's the only way it's gonna get beat. this is still pretty incredible.
Good morning. First night, a good one. Stayed up until the power went out, and then I woke up this morning and it was raining. That's okay. The crazy thing is, yesterday when I arrived, it was low tide and the water was like 50 yards away, and now it's high tide and the water is like 2 yards away. I'll take it. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's been raining since I woke up. Around 6:30 this morning, the winds were really howling. Winds going through the shutters here, and the netting was just going crazy. So it's all good. Hopefully the rain will clear up a little bit, and we can go exploring. I hear there was a cool waterfall to find around here, so we'll see if we can find it. Welcome to Pamiwayan Falls! Thinking to myself how lucky I am to be here to experience this waterfall and the beauty around it. Not only though am I experiencing it, I'm the only one in the world right now experiencing it at this moment. And that's kind of an incredible feeling, and I've had that feeling a number of times since I've been here in Port Barton. And I was thinking yesterday to myself, I don't know if you've ever lived anywhere or been anywhere and you're like, I wonder what this area was like, you know, 100 years ago or 200 years ago. And Port Barton is definitely giving me that experience. It's like so untouched from everything else that I've seen in the Philippines. It's remarkable. looks like a dirt road or trail, but this is the main road to Port Barton from where I'm staying. Pretty small. Hashtag tough life. I'm calling tonight's sunset craptacular because the clouds make it a little crappy, but the view is still pretty spectacular. And there's a rooster. Hashtag only in the Philippines. Hello and welcome to day 3 here in Port Barton. Today is our final day here, and I figured since we haven't checked out Port Barton proper, that's exactly what we do today. So let's check it out. So no one seems to know where Port Barton is. I asked a couple people, they say this way, and then I walk that way, and then they tell me that way, and then I walk that way, and so I just said, forget it. It's been a chillax day anyway. We'll just continue chillaxing. There's some mean looking skies over there. I think it's gonna rain soon. It's hitting the sun while it lasts though. So right before the rainstorm started, I ordered my lunch, and typically I go just beyond the other hut right there. There's a little restaurant, part of the Airbnb I'm staying at, and I had ordered lunch and then it started to downpour. So they just delivered the lunch to me under a couple of umbrellas, and look how good this looks. Manja manja. So, to conclude our relaxing day here, that would take a nice stroll down the beach. Look at, I just still cannot get over these starfish. These are amazing. And they're all around. And the roosters. I don't know if you've been able to tell the past couple days since I arrived here in Port Barton, but my allergies have been off the hook here. There's a lot of plants. I was speaking with Rosemarie. She's the caretaker of the both the huts here and the restaurant, and she was saying she's originally from here. She lived in Manila for several years, and when she came back, her allergies were really bad. So, just all the jungle here, all the pollen from it. Let's walk a ways, huh? A lot of thinking over the past couple days, and one of the things that actually just crossed my mind and I was thinking about was one of the first email addresses I ever had was travelkid87@AOL.com, and I'm just thinking to myself, if I knew then what I would be doing right now, I think my mind would be blown. My mind is blown right now. It's incredible. I feel very lucky to be here and to experience this. Really is incredible. So it's just after 10 o'clock. The generators just went out, so there's no electricity anymore, and I thought I'd give you a little sense of what it feels like to be out here in the middle of the night when there's no power or electricity. It's just the waves. That's pretty cool. It's pitch darkness. I'm told that in better months, not so much the rainy months, it's a great view to see the sky, the stars and the skies at night, but it's overcast, and it's been overcast for much of my trip, but it's still been great. Again, I will post a link below if you are interested in checking this place out. I highly recommend it. I'll be posting my review on my website, Kyle's World Tour, along with on Airbnb.com if you want to see that as well. Tomorrow, heading back to Puerto Princesa for a couple days to kind of catch up on some web stuff before we continue our journey across the Philippines. So, oh, there is a mosquito. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get under this netting so I do not get eaten alive by mosquitoes, and we'll see you later. Thanks again. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you later. Good night.